Sometimes it's a Friday and you're just ready to have that weekend to sleep in. So you actually do end up accidentally sleeping in and having to take an expensive taxi to make it to work on time. Oh well. Anyway, time to teach some children English.
I'm good, how are you?
One potato, two potatoes, three potatoes, 4, 5 potatoes, 6 potatoes, 7 potatoes more.
What is this? Girl, what is this? Glass. Go!
For today's class with my second graders, we played an alphabet race game after doing some bookwork. This way, the kids can review while also having some fun. For my older students, I decided to test out a game that I created myself. I split the class into 2 teams, and those teams are then split once again into a group of engineers and pilots. The game begins with the engineers of each team having 3 minutes to make as many paper airplanes as possible, and labeling each one with their team color so they don't get mixed up. It's nearing the end of the semester, so I found that this was a fun way to use all the scrap paper that we've accumulated throughout the year.
4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Ready, set, go!
After the engineers finish making their planes, the pilots then get their turn and are instructed to fly as many of the planes as possible to the other side of the room, where the engineers are now positioned. Again, the pilots are given about 3 minutes for this task. Obviously, the point of this round is to get as many of your planes as possible to your teammates at the other side of the room. At the end of this round, each team can trade in their planes for an alphabet. The final round has them making as many words as possible from the list of alphabets that they have, so it's important to try and have as many as possible.
Hey, what is this?
No.
My job as an after-school English teacher isn't exactly to teach grammar and advanced vocabulary. My job is to instill excitement into children so that they're more motivated to learn English. Simply, I have to try to make it educational but enjoyable at the same time. Everyone, this is Rachin. Her sister Hajin was my favorite last semester, till she came in as a kindergartner this year. These kids are just so full of joy, and it's really hard not to be happy even after finishing a hard week of teaching. After work on a Friday only means one thing: get out of town as quickly as possible.
안녕하세요. Gwangju?
Tonight, I'm heading back to Gwangju to meet some friends for a goodbye dinner.
네, 감사합니다.
Do you guys remember Gloria from the Wolch-san hike a couple videos ago? After meeting at the bus terminal, we then took another bus to downtown Gwangju.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, you look so cute.
We're starting. Okay, go upstairs.
Upstairs? Yeah. 네, 감사합니다. Oh, I see them. I see Sarah.
It's about time.
Oh my god, you're here!
I'm here! It smells freaking delicious. You don't want to do that. That beef dough. This is beef or pork? That pork dough. I don't know.
Reach! Okay.
Imagine I fell.
Most of us are nearing the end of our contract and will be leaving Korea soon, so we're really trying to hang out as much as possible with the little time that we have left.
That's right.
Boom, let's go. 3, 2, 1. You're a cat, you're a tiger. Go. Boom. Pose, pose.
After dinner, we ended up at one of maybe 100 cafes in the area for some dessert.
Can you give me a Korean variety show reaction when you eat it?
I did it for you because you were putting my nose in.
Okay, like, hey!
And then, with some of them that had to go home early, it came time for the inevitable goodbyes.
So it's really,
Are
really
we gonna look sad or happy?
happy!
Okay.
But for the rest of us, we decided to end the night fittingly with a round of K-pop norebang.
I feel like I've been here, yeah. What floor are we going to?
Third, second, third. Third? Yeah. Third. I'm lying. Sure. Oh. Oh, jeez. That's
Oh, it's a
scary.
restaurant. Oh, it's a closed down place.
Scary. Yeah. Who has a door in front of an elevator?
I feel like... Did I go up this elevator that night?
Maybe. Who knows? Oh my gosh.
Nothing. So drunk. Where am I? Third floor. Of what? Oh, I've been here. Kill it!
Something fun, yeah. Something fun.
After staying the night at Liz's apartment, we once again headed out to downtown Gwangju for some lunch and some shopping.
Doesn't even talk.
We're saying bye, thank you too.
Do Koreans shop at Zara?
Like fancy ones.
Do Koreans shop at H&M?
Yeah, ones that like foreigners shit. You're like, ooh, it's European.
There's always an expat go-to in every city for those missing Western food, and in Gwangju, you wouldn't have to look much further than the first alleyway.
Oh, fuck this place.
When you live in Korea, you'll learn very quickly that it's very rare to find better versions of the food that you love from home, but you'll end up settling for what you can get anyways. After lunch, we devoted the rest of the afternoon to do some shopping. Because a lot of us, myself included, are leaving soon, we're really trying to finish our souvenir and gift shopping as soon as possible.
Are you interested in this?
No. 마지막 주. 네.
지금 생각하셔서 28,000원 결제
28,000원? 네, 감사합니다.
이거는 남자
감사합니다. 네, 감사합니다. 안녕히 계세요. She's cute.
Another one of our favorite stores here in Korea is a store called Artbox, containing everything and anything one can possibly want, but not necessarily need. I went a little crazy buying stationery items, and I might actually use some of it for a giveaway, if and when I finish this series of leaving Korea.
I love how they could just play hardcore music at any store. Like, there's children here. Bitch. You got shit on me. 감사합니다.
This just means, you know, like girls that sing and like
Okay.
dance and blah blah. Entertaining girls. And this one is like asa no
Asa, okay.
album.
This flower or something?
This is 꽃보다 너. So you more than flowers.
And of course, I couldn't leave Korea without buying t-shirts with nonsensical English on them.
안녕하세요.
After getting some coffee from Starbucks, we met up with our friend Jessica once again so I could say goodbye.
We're gonna say goodbye again.
because I have to take the bus over there.
Take care, okay? Be safe always.
Okay, fighting.
Bye, team. Bye. I'll visit you in Vancouver.
I'm only there for 3 months.
Fuck. I'll see you whatever. Japan. I'll go to Japan.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
In a couple of weeks, we'll all be in different countries, and that's really difficult to grasp, seeing as how often we've all hung out throughout the year.
It was nice that I had you as a friend. Right. I like you, Laura. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's okay.
Oh yeah! You're staying? We're staying! Yeah! I didn't know that you were staying.
After all that, Hayong, Gloria, and I headed to the bus terminal via taxi, bought our tickets back to our respective cities, and then went our separate ways.
Alright, I'll see you in Incheon. Goodbye. 안녕하세요. 신지? 어디요? 명시 셰프님? 네, 2개 주세요. 감사합니다.
Today marks my last Sunday in my little seaside town, and I wanted to spend it by going to the beach one last time. I live at the very tip of Korea, far enough away from the touristy and technologically advanced metropolis of Seoul. Life here is very simple, and although it was a big change having grown up in Chicago, it definitely didn't take long to get used to. Today might be a beach day, but I still had a lot of work to do. So as a compromise, I decided to be productive at one of my favorite cafes right by the beach.
안녕하세요.
I've been tasked on summarizing all the lessons I've taught this semester, and this is to be turned into my school in order for me to get my month's salary. Could I have done this earlier? Yeah, but instead I've waited for them to accumulate, and now I'm having to do 3 months worth of lesson planning. Great thinking on my part, clearly. When I finished, I decided to take a stroll down the beach one last time. I can't quite imagine living somewhere that's landlocked. I've always lived by a big body of water, from my childhood in the Philippines to my later years in Chicago. And in hindsight, I was actually quite lucky to have been placed in Gwangju, despite how far away I might have been from Seoul. This place meant a great deal to me. Twice I've hosted a beach party, where friends from all over Korea visited and spent the weekend camping, drinking, and setting off fireworks out here. It's unfortunate that I'm having to leave, but one can't get too comfortable. Life here has been great, but it's time to move on.